Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will study brain. Brain. What does it do? It controls the activities of the body, ensures that all parts of the body work together smoothly, enables the body to respond to changes. It is found in our head and is enclosed in a bone called skull. It has five main parts: cerebrum, cerebellum, brainstem, pituitary gland, hypothalamus. Here we will study the main part, which is cerebrum, which is the main biggest part of brain. It is called cerebrum. It performs high functions like inspecting, touching, vision, hearing, as well as speech, reasoning, emotions, learning, and fine control of movement. It has two halves, okay, right half and left half. The second important part, which is very small than the cerebrum as compared to cerebrum, it coordinate muscle movement, maintain posture and balance, keeps you stand upright, helps you in swimming, dancing or walking, even in jumping and running. So both of them are very important parts of your brain. Now brain third part is medulla. It's the brain stem. It is actually controlling the involuntary muscles. Can you see here? A small red color ball is there, that is called pituitary gland. Medulla connects to the spinal cord. This brain has now here cerebrum is shown in this video. The left part of cerebrum controls the right portion, right body parts movement, and the right part of the cerebrum, right half of the cerebrum controls the left body parts movements. It's crisscross. Here is the answer of junior quest of page number 13 that can be easily done. That tell any five works that are done by cerebrum, cerebellum or medulla. Human brain. The main parts of human brain are cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla, which is also called brain stem. Okay students, can you tell me, can you label the parts of brain? But I will help you. The first biggest part of brain is cerebrum. The leafy 1/8 size of cerebrum is cerebellum, and the medulla is like brain stem, and it connects brain with the spinal cord. Now let's start our reading. Okay, brain is enclosed in our skull, in our head. What does it do? All the dreaming, all the thinking, all the working, everything, all the control of our body is in brain. Okay, how does it do so many tasks by these five parts? These five parts are cerebrum, cerebellum, brainstem, pituitary gland and hypothalamus. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. Brain has neurons. Brain has two matter, white matter and gray matter, and the cells that are making brain are called neurons. Separately, I am showing you the Giffey as well of neurons, that how do they connect with each other and how do they work. Okay, neurons are the brain cells. They never die during our life and never reproduce. Keep in mind. Okay, now we will study our cerebrum. Cerebrum is the biggest part of our body. It has two halves, right half and left half. As I've told you already, right half control the left body part movements, and the left half of the cerebrum controls the right body parts of the movement. What does it control? It controls the voluntary actions. Cerebrum controls the voluntary actions. What are voluntary actions? Voluntary actions are which are done by our will, which we do by our sense and our will, by our choice. Okay, for example, cerebrum is helping us to think. Cerebrum helps us to remember, memory. Okay, it helps us in short-term memory and in the long-term memory as well. Okay. Then is cerebellum. Let me tell you one more thing, that the guided question number 3 is what are the functions of cerebrum. So the answer is these two paragraphs of page number 10. Okay. Now functions of cerebellum. Cerebellum is 1/8 of the size of cerebrum. It's very small as compared to cerebrum. Cerebellum is very small. Okay, what does it do? It helps us in movement, controlling, coordination, muscle and joints. How do we walk? How do we jump? How do we keep our balance? Okay, cerebellum. Now we'll move to brainstem, medulla. It connects the brain with spinal cord, okay, that runs down your neck and back. What is the function of medulla? Its function is to control involuntary muscles. Voluntary muscles, I told you that you perform by your choice. So opposite of voluntary muscles are involuntary muscles, the ones that work automatically without your control. There are involuntary muscles in heart and stomach. The brainstem is in charge of all the functions of your body needs to stay alive, like breathing, digesting, circulating, hunger, thirst, etc. There is another part, the circular part here in this picture. It's the pituitary gland. What does it do? Pituitary gland job is to release hormones that are very important for our metabolism and other life functions. For example, growth. Okay students, are you ready for exercise? Question number 1 is matching column, each definition in column A with the term in column B. Are you ready? So the definitions are in column A. The first definition is the part of the brain that controls breathing and digestion of food. Wait a minute, breathing and digestion both are involuntary muscles. So who control them? Yes, you're right, it's C, medulla. Okay, the second definition is the part of the brain that controls our thoughts and feelings. Yes, 2 is D, cerebrum. Okay, third question, the part of the brain that controls our movements and balance. Oh, third is A, cerebellum. Fourth is the bone that protects the brain. It's the skull. Fourth is B. So the sequence is 1C, 2D, 3A, 4B. Now question number 2 is MCQs. Question number 1 MCQ is brain cells are different from other cells of the body because they do not reproduce. Second, voluntary actions are controlled by cerebrum. Third is which part of the brain helps you to read? Cerebrum. Fourth is which part of the brain is responsible when you feel happy or angry? Cerebrum. It's not medulla or cerebellum, it's cerebrum. This is the lowest part of the brain which connects with the spinal cord, medulla. Okay, now let me tell you guided questions. Question number 1 is what is the structure and function of cerebellum? So the answer is on page number 10. Let's move to the answer. It's page number 11. The first 2 paragraphs are the answer of this cerebellum. What is the structure and function of cerebellum? Now question number 2 of guided question is what are involuntary actions and which part of the brain controls them? So the answer is on page number 12. First paragraph, functions of medulla. Okay. Now they are asking third question, and the third question under each heading explain the function of cerebrum. So the answer is on page number 10, last 2 paragraphs. Okay. Again, quick recap: cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla. Okay, these are the parts of brain that you have studied in detail. Now, under each heading, write 5 daily activities that are controlled by parts of brain: cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla. I am adding from my side some of the 5 activities. You can add yourself. You can change the activities as well, because you also know that you have studied what is brain, how does it work, and you are the star of future, so you can do better than me. So do it yourself. I've done for you for your convenience. Thanks for watching. Here is the answer key as well. You can pause the video and you can write the answers, but you should do from your book the answers. However, if you don't have book, you can pause this video and watch this. Okay, thanks for watching my video. Keep sharing, keep supporting. Our brain is the part of nervous system, the organ system that is controlling all our activities. Our brain is continued in the form of spinal cord that is covered in vertebral column or backbone. The spinal cord is the highway for communication between the body and the brain. The thalamus is the structure that gives the signals to the cerebrum. Our five sense organs are sending the signals. These signals are given by thalamus to cerebrum. If there is still any concept left or question, you can ask in comment box.